brother like an adult.
Simon had always dreamed of becoming a big star, but to blend in with regular people, he had to hide his superpowers. Whenever Simon got too excited, his eyes would turn bright red, and his body would unleash powerful abilities. One day, while watching a movie, Simon met an old-school actor. The theater was nearly empty, just the two of them, since old movies like this didn't get much attention anymore. They hit it off, chatting about life and films. After the movie ended, the old man told Simon he was going to audition for a movie. The movie was called Wonder Man. Simon immediately froze. He had grown up watching that film, and the scene where Wonder Man battled monsters was still his favorite superhero moment. After parting ways with the man, Simon had an idea. He barged into the production company and signed up for the Wonder Man audition. Simon managed to sneak into the audition room, but now he had a problem. The role was for someone with superpowers, but he had to hide his own abilities. The audition room was packed with people, all working hard on their lines. Simon knew he had to stand out, so he focused deeply, but he didn't realized that his eyes were slowly turning red. Luckily, a conversation nearby distracted him, interrupting his focus just in time. When it was Simon's turn, his immersive monologue had no flashy performance skills, but somehow, it grabbed the attention of the casting directors. Simon shared the news with his girlfriend, but to his surprise, Vivian asked for a breakup. She said Simon was too focused on his work and ignored her feelings. Looking at the old photos of them together, Simon lost control of his body. For the first time, his superpowers were revealed to the world. Easter looks like the sweet goddess of spring, but if she wants to, she can steal spring from an entire city and leave the world cold and dead. In this modern age, the old gods are being forgotten. Most of them are weak now, barely holding on, because humans stopped believing in them. But Easter, also known as Ostara, is different. She is one of the few old gods who still has real power. Every year, people celebrate her holiday, even if they do not know her real name anymore. And because of that, Easter still shines like a goddess. Meanwhile, Mr. Wednesday has just dealt with a traitor. The fire god Vulcan sold out the old gods and made a deal with the new gods, so Wednesday killed him, and before leaving, he cursed Vulcan, making sure the fire god would never rise again. After that, Wednesday takes Shadow Moon and goes to find Easter, because if he wants a war against the new gods, he needs her on his side. But Easter's house is not some dark temple, it is a full-on holiday party, and the craziest part is, Jesus is there too, because her holiday got tied to his resurrection. Wednesday knows Easter still has worshippers, but he also knows most of them are not really worshiping her. They are worshiping Jesus. They are celebrating Easter Sunday, without knowing the spring goddess behind it. So Wednesday decides to use that pain against her. He tells Easter the truth, and if she keeps hiding behind this beautiful party, she will eventually disappear too. Then Wednesday blames Vulcan's death on the new gods. He wants her ready to fight. At the same time, Laura Moon is still trying to become human again. The magic gold coin inside her body is the only thing keeping her moving. That coin belongs to Mad Sweeney, and he wants it back. But there is one problem. The coin has made Laura incredibly strong. As long as she does not give it up willingly, Mad Sweeney cannot just rip it out of her. All head toward Easter's house, hoping the goddess of spring can bring Laura back to life. But on the highway, a rabbit suddenly runs onto the road. Laura tries to avoid hitting it. The car swerves. The impact throws Laura's body around, and the magic coin flies out of her. But her story is not over yet. They finally arrive at Easter's party, and the second Laura walks in, the whole mood changes, because Laura is dead, and dead things do not belong at a celebration of spring, and the goddess gets angry. But then Easter learns the truth. Laura swerves the car, because she was trying to save Easter's rabbit. Easter softens. She is willing to help, but then Easter looks into Laura's eyes, and sees something hidden there. Easter slowly turns her eyes toward Mad Sweeney, and now it is clear. He has been hiding the truth from Laura this whole time. She tells her she cannot bring her back, not because Laura is too dead, but because Laura was killed by a god.
You were killed by a god. I can't interfere with that. That is a dead without undoing. Not by my hand, anyway.
when a monster the size of a mountain shows up on the battlefield. Even the strongest magic in Lucas starts to look useless. The kingdom of Lucas has been fighting the Niflheim Empire for 12 long years. Niflheim is not just another enemy. This empire has been taking over country after country, but there is one place they still cannot conquer, the capital city of Lucas Insomnia, because inside Lucas, there is a powerful magical crystal, and with the power of that crystal, Lucas protects the entire city with a giant magical wall. Niflheim's army cannot enter Insomnia, but this time, they launch another massive attack, sending in their mechanical army and swarms of war machines. The soldiers of Lucas rush to defend the kingdom, and standing at the front line are the elite warriors known as the Kingsglaive. They have been given magic by King Regis himself. With that power, can teleport across the battlefield and destroy Niflheim's soldiers in seconds. At first, the Kingsglaive fight like gods. They cut down the mechanical troops, push back the monsters, and stop the enemy outside the city. But Niflheim's army keeps coming. No matter how many soldiers they take down, more enemies keep landing on the battlefield. The Kingsglaive slowly realize they are not attacking anymore. They are only trying to survive. Their real mission is to buy time for Crow Altius and the Lucian mages behind them. Crow and the mages gather every bit of magic they have and begin casting one massive spell. The sky turns black, and a huge tornado connects the ground to the sky. The storm crashes into Niflheim's army and wipes out their soldiers in an instant. For one brief moment, Lucas thinks victory is finally close. But then, Niflheim reveals its real weapon. From the smoke and fire, a massive three-headed war beast rises up. It is Diamond Weapon. This thing is thousands of feet tall, and every soldier on the ground looks like an ant. Then Diamond Weapon takes one breath and blows away the entire magical storm. The spell that Crow and the mages nearly gave their lives to create. The battlefield falls silent. Nix Ulrich and the Kingsglaive look up at the monster and finally understand the truth. They are facing the beginning of Lucas's destruction.